Do you ever feel like you're the one always putting in the effort, but when you need a friend, no one's there? If you're constantly feeling drained, unappreciated, or even manipulated in a friendship, it's time to ask yourself, could this be toxic? In this video, we'll break down the red flags of toxic friendships and help you protect your peace of mind. Friendships, one of life's greatest treasures. They're supposed to make us feel connected, supported, and valued. But what if the people we consider friends are doing the exact opposite? Sometimes, it's hard to recognize when a friendship is no longer healthy, when it's become toxic. But just like any unhealthy relationship, toxic friendships can sneak up on us, draining our energy and harming our mental well-being. So, how do you spot the warning signs? 1. Unequal effort. Let's start with a red flag many of us overlook: unequal effort. Friendships should be built on mutual respect and care. But in a toxic friendship, it can feel like one person is carrying the weight of the relationship. Do you always find yourself initiating conversations? Making plans? Offering help? Yet, when it's your turn to lean on them, they're busy, disinterested, or worse, completely unavailable. Healthy friendships thrive on balance. But when you're constantly giving and getting little in return, you may be stuck in a toxic dynamic where your value isn't appreciated. 2. Constant negative energy. Negativity is contagious. Toxic friends often come with a never-ending stream of it. If every conversation is full of complaints, drama, or harsh criticism, you might find yourself feeling mentally and emotionally drained after spending time with them. It's not just the occasional bad day we're talking about. We all need to vent sometimes. But if a friend brings constant negativity into your life, to the point where you dread spending time with them, it's a sign that their energy is weighing you down. Ask yourself, after hanging out with them, do you feel energized, or do you feel like your emotional tank has been emptied? 3. Manipulation and control. Manipulation can be subtle. Toxic friends often use guilt, shame, or passive-aggressive behavior to control you, whether it's your decisions, your opinions, or even the way you express yourself. Maybe they make you feel guilty for not spending enough time with them, or shame you for decisions you make that don't align with their own. Over time, their opinions start to seep into your self-esteem, making you question your choices, your tastes, even your values. A real friend will respect your individuality, not try to mold you into what they think you should be. 4. They sabotage your growth or success. A true friend celebrates your wins. Whether it's a promotion, a new relationship, or simply pursuing your dreams, a good friend will cheer you on. But a toxic friend? They might downplay your success, or worse, sabotage it. Toxic friends often struggle with jealousy, whether they show it overtly or in subtle, backhanded ways. They may belittle your achievements, make you feel like you don't deserve your success, or even discourage you from pursuing your goals. Their inability to celebrate your growth is a reflection of their own insecurities, but it's also a sign that they're not truly invested in your happiness. 5. Disrespecting boundaries. In a healthy friendship, boundaries are understood and respected. But in a toxic one, those boundaries are often ignored or trampled over. They may guilt you into oversharing, or invade your personal space, making you feel like your feelings and needs don't matter. And when you try to set limits, they react with hostility, making you feel like you've done something wrong for simply protecting your emotional well-being. Respecting boundaries is a key element of trust. If your friend can't honor them, that's a clear indication that the relationship is unbalanced and toxic. 6. The relationship is one-sided. Another major sign of a toxic friendship is when everything revolves around them. In a healthy friendship, conversations are balanced. Both people share, listen, and support each other. But with a toxic friend, you'll often find the conversation consistently shifting back to their issues. You may realize that you're always the listener, the one offering advice, or simply being there for their endless list of problems. But when it comes to your life, your emotions, your struggles, it's as if they've suddenly lost interest. In one-sided friendships, your needs are pushed to the background, leaving you feeling invisible and unheard. Here are 6 practical exercises designed to help individuals navigate and cope with toxic relationships. These exercises focus on self-reflection, boundary setting, and emotional resilience. These exercises can be done individually or in combination, depending on your comfort level and the complexity of the situation. They aim to empower you to take control of your emotional well-being while navigating challenging friendships. 1. Journaling your feelings. Set aside 10 to 15 minutes each day to journal about your interactions with the toxic friend. Reflect on your feelings and the situations that made you uncomfortable or drained you. This exercise allows you to clarify your thoughts and emotions, helping you recognize patterns in the relationship. Over time, you'll gain insight into how the friendship affects your mental well-being. 2. List your boundaries. Create a list of personal boundaries that are important to you. For example, you might decide that you need to limit the frequency of your interactions or that certain topics are off-limits. Establishing clear boundaries is crucial for maintaining emotional health. This exercise empowers you to articulate what is acceptable and what isn't, making it easier to communicate these boundaries to the other person. 3. Role-playing conversations with a trusted friend or family member. Role-play scenarios where you assert your boundaries or express your feelings about the toxic friendship. Use I statements to communicate your thoughts clearly, e.g., "I feel overwhelmed when our conversations are only about your problems." Practicing these conversations can help reduce anxiety and increase your confidence when the time comes to address the issue directly. It also allows you to rehearse different outcomes and responses. 4. Self-care routine. Create a self-care plan that includes activities you enjoy and that recharge your emotional batteries. This might include exercise, reading, meditation, or spending time with supportive friends. Engaging in self-care helps mitigate the negative effects of a toxic friendship. It also reinforces the idea that your well-being is a priority, encouraging you to invest time in relationships that uplift you. 5. Evaluate your support system. Make a list of your friends and support system, identifying those who provide positive, nurturing energy versus those who drain you. Reflect on the dynamics of each relationship. This exercise helps you assess the overall quality of your friendships and encourages you to nurture connections that are healthy. It also provides clarity on who you can turn to for support when dealing with toxic relationships. 6. Establish an action plan. Write down an action plan for how you want to address the toxic friendship. This could include steps like having a conversation with the friend, gradually distancing yourself, or seeking professional advice if needed. Set a timeline for when you plan to take these actions. Creating a clear action plan helps you feel more in control and less overwhelmed by the situation. It transforms vague thoughts about the relationship into concrete steps you can take to improve your emotional health. Recognizing these signs can be difficult, especially if you've known this friend for a long time. But remember, friendships should nurture, not drain you. They should inspire you, not bring you down. It's okay to distance yourself, set firm boundaries, or even end the relationship if it's impacting your mental and emotional health. You deserve friends who uplift you, support your growth, and respect your boundaries. Choosing healthier relationships isn't about burning bridges, it's about building better ones. Surround yourself with people who celebrate you, not sabotage you. People who fill your life with positivity, not drama. Friendships are a reflection of how we value ourselves. Take care of your friendships, and more importantly, take care of yourself.